On this side of my room, I have a huge window, and then I have nothing here, which is why this side of my face always looks like a little bit like shadowy. So I apologize. I hope that's not like too like throwing you guys off too much. But anyway, today we are going to be doing a super chill get ready with me. But the catch is, in this video, I'm only going to be using brand new makeup that I have not tried out as of yet. I might have swatched some of the things, but majority of these things I have not tried out. So we're gonna try it out together, see what works, what doesn't work, and then yeah, I'm really excited for this video because I just want it to be like super casual, like chit-chatty, get ready with me. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off with my skin today. That's just been like my go-to way that I like to do my makeup recently. And I have, you guys, 4 new primers right here. I just used something that I haven't used before, and that is the Dermablend Insta Grip Jelly Primer. Jelly, let's see what that's all about. So I'm just gonna, take some on the back of my hand, and that is like really runny, and wow, do you guys see that? That is sticky. Ooh, okay, I don't know how I feel about like putting this on my face, but I'm just gonna go for it. And as I apply it, it actually feels really like cool on the skin, like temperature wise, but I don't really know. I find it to like be really sticky. And this is reminding me of a product that I actually already have in my collection, but it's from like a Korean brand, and it's essentially the same thing. With a primer like this, it is very sticky. Like, can you guys see almost like a little film on my face? If I might move my face around, this stickiness should dry down. Like right now my face is like super sticky. Do you guys see that? It does dry down, like it's already starting to dry down, and then what happens is anything that you put on top of this is almost like glue, like super glue, so your makeup lasts all day long. At least that's what happens with the Korean primer that I have, which I really like. I will say this is a product that you should try for yourself, because this is not for everyone. Like, I can just tell you, any of my friends that have like oily skin will probably not like this, but for someone like me who has really dry skin, I don't mind it. I did want to try another product before the foundation, and this product I'm so excited to try on my face because I did try on my hand, and it's like the weirdest looking product that I just think is going to be super gimmicky, but we're going to see if it works. And this is the new Dermablend Quick Fix Color Correcting Powder Pigments. Now, I love using color correctors on my face, especially on days where I feel like I haven't gotten enough sleep and my under eye circles are like more intense than usual. I will use a color corrector underneath my eyes, but I love using like cream color correctors, whereas this is a powder color corrector. I've never seen anything like it. It actually just looks like a MAC pigment, and I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to work. Like I said, I have tried these on the back of my hand, and they do feel like loose eyeshadows, but we are going to try this on my face. So let's just go ahead, take a little bit of product, what the heck, and apply it underneath my eyes. And you guys, could that be because I applied the primer? This like formula is so interesting because even though it is a powder, as you guys can see on the skin, it actually is more of like a creamy finish. Okay, I can genuinely say I've never ever used a product like this. Do you guys use color correctors? Let me know in the comment section below, but I do recommend color correctors for anyone that's struggling to cover up dark circles under their eyes, or if you have discoloration like I do right here. Orange color corrector is the perfect thing to use to basically cancel that out. Let's go in with my foundation, and for today's video I want to use a new foundation that I have been using like to myself, but I don't think I've used it on camera, at least not on YouTube, but I really like this foundation, and this is from Lancome, and this is called the Tint Idole. I'm butchering that, right? But this is their Ultra Wear foundation. It has an SPF of 15 in it, and I'm in the shade 415. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take like 2 pumps of this, and then just kind of like dot this all over my face and blend this out. Now you guys, do you see how light this looks? But I promise you, once you blend it all out, it actually matches me perfectly. Okay, so as I'm blending this, I'm just gonna chat with you guys about some other things that's going on and also get you guys' feedback on a few video ideas that I have, because I am honestly so over just like filming in my studio. I would much rather prefer to like share more vlogs with you guys or share videos where I do like experiences outside of my apartment. I do want to kind of like venture out and just do more stuff outside. So let me know what you guys think of that. I am going to be sharing my new apartment tour very soon. I think I want to break it down by room, but not go through like, I mean, I'm going to show you every single room, but I don't want to do like just the bedroom tour or the living room tour. I kind of want to just combine the two together. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is do like a full apartment tour, but not show you guys my beauty room. I'll do like a quick walkthrough, but not really go into too much detail. So I'll just show you guys my bedroom, my bathrooms, closet, but not go into detail about the closet either. And then the living room and the kitchen. And then I'll leave out the beauty room for a separate video. And I'll also leave out the closet in a separate video. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. But anyway, here is my foundation. As you guys can see, it matches me so well. Lancome is another brand that is super inclusive, has something for everyone, and 415 is a really, really great match for my skin tone, as you guys can see. I feel like Kobe's hair is like forever on my face. Let me know if you guys feel the same way, if you have a dog or a cat or any sort of animal that sheds like crazy, because his hair, I just feel like it's like on my nose. Anywho, this concealer, oh my gosh, you guys, look at this thing. This is from MAC. It's so beautiful, the presentation, and this is called the Studio Fix 24-Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. So I guess 24 hours, it's supposed to be long lasting. I definitely already believe that because I love MAC's concealers. You guys know, if you guys are my OG followers, this guy right here, oh my gosh, I used to use this all the time. This is the Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW25. I used to use this concealer every single day on YouTube. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try the new one out because, like I said, I love MAC's concealers. So let's go in with like a yellowy shade. Okay, this is NC42, and that looks like it's so light for my skin tone. This is the shade NC43, and I feel like, let me just go ahead and try NC43. Wow, that's actually like, how is that like lighter than my skin tone? And that's like a darker shade. Let's blend it out, maybe it blends out a little bit darker. Okay, it does blend out a little bit darker, but I'm just kind of like shocked that NC43 is lighter than my skin tone. I wonder if they like change the colors around. But also, oh my gosh, I'm like forgetting that these are concealers, not foundations. So they're probably a little bit different. I'm just gonna go right on top and use NC42 because you guys know I like to go super light under my eyes to really, really brighten up this entire area. And wow, I'm feeling like this is too light. Okay, this might be just a little too light. Okay guys, so I'm back. I adjusted my lighting a little bit. I hope it's not too bright, but it was starting to get a little bit dark. Anyway, I did go ahead and finish my concealer, and on this side, I actually just used NC43. So if you guys are close to my skin tone and you're looking for a shade in this concealer, I would say get NC43, but to be honest with you, I really have to play with this concealer because right now, first of all, the color is throwing me off completely, and second of all, I like how it looks. I think it looks really nice and it like brightened up under my eyes really beautifully, but I'm not loving how it feels. Like this part of my face where I apply the concealer is feeling a little bit tight, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. I have to play with it some more. I'll give you guys my feedback. Probably by the time this video goes up, I probably will have used this maybe like 5 or 6 times. So I'll give you guys my updated thoughts in the description box below. But let's keep going. Okay, moving on to setting powders, and I have 2 powders to share with you guys, but I'm only going to use one today. This one right here is from Paul and Joe, and this is the Illuminating Loose Powder. The packaging is everything. But then I also have this guy right here from Joah Cosmetics, and this is the Selfie Ready Setting Powder in the shade Banana. So this is like a yellow setting powder. Here's what the inside looks like. Let's just go ahead and use this underneath the eyes. Okay, I will say that if you want to bake your makeup, this powder is like the real thing. Like, do you guys see? I didn't even try to like bake my makeup, but look at my face. But the true test is really going to be right now when I wipe this off. Okay, it actually comes off really easily. And it like really brightened up this entire area underneath my eyes. Okay, so I'm really up close and personal, but underneath my eyes, you guys can see this powder looks amazing. It set it so nicely and it doesn't look drying at all. I don't know how it's reading on camera, but do you guys see what's happening on my nose? Like, is that this powder or what is that? Like, that has never happened on my nose. Like, do you see my foundation? And it's definitely not the Lancome foundation because I've used that many times before and that's never happened. So I wonder if that's this powder, but I didn't really even apply it in that area. I'm honestly so confused. Okay, now on to the contour, and I actually didn't even realize that in the PR kit, this is an actual like beauty item. I thought it was just like a card situation, but no, this is a contour palette from MAC, and I haven't seen one of these in such a long time. This looks exactly like the Anastasia contour kit, which I also love, but to be honest with you, I completely forgot about it because there's just so much newness out in the market. But anyway, this totally reminds me of that. So let's just go ahead and use this to contour my face. I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here and use that on my skin today. Now, since we're talking about a lot of makeup, I do want to hear you guys' thoughts because as a beauty influencer, I feel like there is so much newness out there that it is so hard for me to keep up with. Like, I feel like I fall in love with something and then something new launches. Do you guys feel like that? I don't know. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are below. And I also would love to know how you guys pick out your favorite beauty products with everything that's launching right now. You know, do you guys go to your favorite beauty influencer? Do you guys follow certain blogs? Do you guys, like, how do you pick out which products to buy? I would love to know that from you. And I will say this is very nice. This is a super cool toned contour powder, which I like because then you can like really properly contour your face without feeling like it's like warming up your skin too much. This is nice. With a product like this, as much as I love this from MAC, I would just say shop your collection because you probably already have something like that in your collection. But if you guys want my honest feedback, the one shade that I did try, I really do like how it worked on my skin tone. Okay, now it is time for some blush, and I have Shiseido's new collection that I'm very, very excited to try out on my face. I did try this out on the back of my hand, and I was very like intrigued by it, but I really want to see how it works on my skin. So this is called the Shiseido Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It does come with a little stopper thingy. And here is what the blush looks like, and honestly it looks a little bit messy, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like the best way to use this is just gonna be my finger. Let's just go ahead and apply this on the face. This is actually like so natural to the point where like I want to add more product because I feel like I don't even see it as much as I would like to see it. But it is beautiful. I kind of wish that they had this in like a pinky shade. Okay, now for my highlight, I have two products, and one again from Shiseido, and I've been using this now for like the past 3 days, and I really, really like this. And then the other one I have not tried out just yet. So this one from Shiseido is called the Inner Glow Cheek Powder, and this is beautiful. Like, look at that highlight. It is so pigmented, and it's got like this peachy like tone where I don't really go for highlights like this, but on the skin it is just so stunning and like natural looking, but still like in your face, but still natural, if that makes sense. So really like this, and between the two products I would definitely recommend the highlight 100% over the blush. I also have another highlight which I don't even know where I'm gonna apply that, but we're gonna make it work, and this is from Becca Cosmetics, and this is called the Gold Lava. Here's what it looks like, and wow, that is very, very gold. Now, I did attend an event, or it wasn't an event, it was a dinner with Becca Cosmetics, and they showed this highlight to us, and it was beautiful, and they really said that this will work with all different skin tones, which I just love that about Becca. But let's just go ahead, and I guess I'll just apply this right on top. That is pretty, but I'm like not seeing the color for what it is because I have the Shiseido one underneath. As pretty as this highlight is, I am noticing that there are pretty big chunks of shimmer in here. It's not as fine as most of Becca's highlights, so keep that in mind. But again, if I was just to pick one between the two of these, I would still go with the Shiseido one. But if you are looking for like a true gold highlight, this is a nice one. I just can't give you guys my full thoughts because I don't really see the color for what it is. Okay, now it is time to finally work on the eyes. We're almost done with the video, and I have a lot of new eyeshadow palettes to share with you guys. The first one is the Makeup Revolution. I think this is one of their holiday palettes. It's called Jewel Collection in Gilded. I broke one of the eyeshadows, so I just kind of like pressed it back, but look at these shades. These are like my kind of shades, all warm tones, so pretty, and like a mixture of both like shimmer and mattes. I kind of feel like I'm gonna go with this today, let's just be honest. I also have this new one from Morphe, and this is called the Artistry Palette. I don't really know the number, you guys. Oh, it says 9N. Now, I did try this once before. I only used like 2 shades. I think I used these 2 shades right here. And this was surprisingly, not surprisingly, because everyone just raves and raves about Morphe, but I don't really use a lot of their products. Not because I have anything against them, but just because, I don't know, there's just like so much newness that it's so hard for me to keep up with. But I did try this one out, and this is really, really good. I might use this, I don't know. Today, I definitely just want to do something more matte, something warm, basically like my go-to look, and I think I'm going to use this guy right here from Makeup Revolution. So let's just get right into it, starting off with Sweet Life right here. So I'm just going to keep on talking to you guys as I do my eyes, and if something stands out to me, I'll just say it about the palette. But I do want to go back to Morphe as well. Like I said, I don't really have anything against the brand whatsoever. They're really, really nice whenever I've talked to them. But to be honest, like I just hear so many beauty influencers talk about them that I just, as even like a influencer myself, I get a little bit like over it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, Morphe again, like it's overwhelming, which is why I don't really like talk too much about them. But I will say, like this new palette that I tried from them, I was like so blown away because it's super high quality. Their new like rebranding is absolutely gorgeous. The products are really nice. They feel higher quality than they did before. Like before it was just like a private labeling situation. Now I think they're making it more custom, which I appreciate as a consumer. I don't have a code with them or anything. If you guys are looking for that, you can probably find a million, I promise you, somewhere on the internet. Everyone has a code with them. I just personally don't have one to share with you guys, but definitely use that code. Like I want to go buy some stuff, and I'm definitely going to find an influencer's code who I follow, and I'm going to definitely buy some newness, and maybe I'll do like a honest video just using Morphe products or something like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But this palette right here from Makeup Revolution is also really nice. I don't know why on this eye the color is not blending as well as I would want it to. But on this side, it blended out so nicely. So I don't think that's the palette. I think that's me. I will say with this Makeup Revolution palette, the colors are layering on one another really nicely, which I always appreciate because nothing is worse than like spending time doing your eyeshadow and then the colors just like blend into one another and look almost like muddy. So that's like a huge pet peeve of mine. But this palette is not doing that whatsoever. But anyway, now I'm going to go in with this pencil right here. And this is called the Micro Liner Ink Crayon Micro Liner Ink from Shiseido in the shade Plum. I don't know. But I will link it below. And it's like a very fine little liner. It kind of looks like an eyebrow pencil. But I do think that this is an eyeliner. Okay, I don't know how I feel about it being so thin. I feel like it's just a little bit too thin, but it applies really beautifully on the eye. It's also very pigmented. I just don't like that it's so thin. Okay, this eyeliner really quick, you guys. I like how pigmented it is. I like how it applied, but I don't like how thin it is. Like, I'm so scared to use it on my eye, which I never really am with any sort of eyeliners. Now, I will tell you this, that I love Hourglass so freaking much. I love their lipsticks, the ones that look like in the coolest packaging. I'll post a picture right here. I love those. I love their loose powder. That's like one of my favorite loose powders in my collection. It's super expensive, but it's so nice that I just like 100% recommend it to you guys. I also really like their stick foundation, which I forgot about, but I love that foundation. It's like one of my favorite stick foundations. And unlike other stick foundations in the market, it doesn't pull on your skin at all. And it's just so perfect for my skin tone, the shade that I use. But this mascara is okay. Like, you guys can see, it's not really doing much for my lashes at all. Like, I much rather prefer and use my L'Oreal Paradise, like Lash Paradise. L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black is amazing. Too Faced Better Than Sex. There's just so many other mascaras in the market that I find better. This one is just okay in my opinion. It's not bad. Like, you can see, like, my eyelashes still look super long, but it's not like Hourglass must have, let's just say that. Okay, now we are going to try out this baby right here, which I'm super excited about. Again, this is the MAC and Patrick Star collab, and I just know that this color is going to be perfect. I just know it. And you guys, look at that. That is such a good neutral lipstick for my skin tone. Oh my god. Okay guys, so here is my final look. You guys have seen this look maybe like 75 times already, but seriously, this is like my go-to makeup. But anyway, you guys, thank you again so much for watching. Let me know any like video ideas that you guys have in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.